Hello guys and welcome to SteveKnows. I hope you enjoyed the April Fool's joke. It was all in good jest, but today we're all about actual real virtual reality news stories that I can't wait to share with you. So please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out any of the latest and greatest virtual reality news stories. Also check out my Instagram and my Twitter. I'd also like to thank you guys, my audience, for letting me have these sponsorships because it's helping towards my wedding and I'm very, very grateful. So without further ado, let's get started. So first, let's talk about a new game coming to the Oculus Quest, and that is called Swarm. This looks so good. Quest seem to be stepping up on all of their recent game releases. I hope this continues. This is a grappling shooter that has you swinging around the map at such a pace that it may put some people in discomfort. Although the devs have said that they've tested it on people that were in the office who hadn't played virtual reality before, and they could handle it. The alpha footage that they've recently shown off has some awesome gameplay, showing off that grappling mechanic, which seems to be the USP of this title. And it's whilst they're being chased by enemies and missiles, this game's coming from Green Sky Games, and it's piquing my interest. It has that cel-shaded style of visual that I saw in Proteus and Lies Beneath, which both games played and looked fantastically. I'm definitely a fan of this cel shading. I've loved the style. Even in Pancake games, I enjoyed it. And having it in virtual reality, seeing those sharp lines and the bold colors, it's beautiful. The game will place you in arenas with platforms placed around for you to swing from. From the gameplay released, it looks a bit like Sorrento, where you're going to have multiple enemies in the arena, all with different skill levels that will require different ways of you approaching them to kill them effectively. The devs have stated that they wanted to create a game where you could just jump in for 10 to 20 minutes and have a blast playing it. This is expected to come this summer and will support cross-buy, which is always a bonus. Can't wait to see this one, guys. Now let's talk about Lies Beneath. Wow, this may be my favorite game on the Oculus Quest yet. There are not many titles, like in terms of a campaign, that are as fleshed out as this. Drifter have an awesome title. Lies Beneath is a horror survival game that is so clearly inspired by Resident Evil and Silent Hill, and they are some of my favorite games of all time. This game manages to make you feel tense, even though nothing's around, just by the atmosphere that they've created. The game plays fantastically as well. It's really, really smooth. Even when you have multiple enemies on the screen at once, I saw no issues. It also has that cel-shaded art style that uses a more subtle color palette than what we just saw in Swarm. It's so clear that they've thought long and hard about the design of this game. How are they going to keep the tension high as you play throughout? One of the ways is you have a limited ammo supply. You can only hold a certain amount of ammo. You can only hold 2 items on you as well in your inventory, which leads to these tough decisions where you have to decide to give up your food, which will heal you, for a weapon, or give up your machete for a sandwich and rely only on your guns. These choices make it seem more of a survivalist game. It's also designed in a way where you are in a living comic book story. There's no dialogue, but there's this comic style text that appears at certain stages in the game as an overlay on the environment. This helps you embody the character and get engrossed in the story as if it was your own. I'm not going to talk about the story though because I don't want to give away any spoilers. It's pretty good. It's not Half-Life Alyx, but it's pretty good. This game has action, variety of gameplay, horror, tension, beautiful visuals, a long campaign for a Quest VR title as well, and it's difficult. When I'm not playing this game, I'm thinking about playing this. This is 100%, in my opinion, a must-play on the Oculus Quest, and it may be one of the best single-player campaigns on this system. If you've played it, please let me know your thoughts, because this is obviously my opinion. You may feel differently. Comment down below and let me know what you think. So this one, Facebook, screw over Apple. This is brilliant beef among the giants. It's no secret at this point that Apple are looking to create an augmented reality wearable for a potential release in 2022 or 2023. Facebook are also working on an augmented reality wearable that we saw small insights to at OC6 with their crowdsourced mapping technology. It was a good old tech nerd fest. It was great. It seems Facebook have just signed a deal with a company called Plessey, who are based in the United Kingdom, for a potential native RGB micro LED display that they will use as their supplier for their augmented reality technology. The company currently has managed to get green and red and are yet to achieve blue still, and that's hopefully to come soon. Micro displays are important for augmented reality wearables for the general consumer because they can't be like our virtual reality headsets. They need to be small and convenient. These micro displays allow for more compact wearables. They're also brighter for highly lit conditions, which we are often in our day-to-day. They're also more energy efficient for the onboard power supply. They also have less latency and a longer lifespan. But why this is interesting is that they were also a potential supplier for an Apple wearable, their AR glasses, and that's now not possible because Facebook have just signed an exclusive deal, an exclusive rights deal with this company over several years, and both Facebook and Plessey have confirmed this. So now Apple need to look somewhere else, and Facebook may be in line for a faster time to market and a cheaper product than Apple by 2023. Can't wait to see what happens there. Gear up, guys, for the 8th of April. An open beta is going to hit Steam for a game called Virtual BattleGrounds that some people are calling PUBG or virtual reality. This is a battle royale game from Cyber Dreams. Some people may have played this as a closed beta has been available and been going on for a while now, but they're now going to be opening it up to a larger community to play the game at a larger scale. This is a more realistic modern combat style shooter where you will try to be the last guy or gal standing. It follows that usual premise of shrinking safety zones and you have to stay within them, causing you to get closer and closer to your enemy until there is one person standing. The new trailer, you see a hangar and then you go up in the sky into this plane and you jump out with your squad into the map. Then shows off the scale of these maps in virtual reality, which is a feat in itself, the realistic reloading mechanics and taking out opponents in style. I am going to give this a go myself because it's out a couple of days before Final Fantasy VII is, and the initial build is going to contain a solo mode, squad mode, and a bunch of training to upskill before the big day. On official launch, this is going to be $20, and then for early access, that's going to last between 6 to 12 months. So this one is some great news for Vive owners or Vive fans, because the Cosmos Elite headset is now being sold on its own for $549, which is much closer to the Rift S price that Oculus offers for a PC VR headset. And it will also come with Half-Life Alyx, which if you've got virtual reality for the PC anyway, you should be getting this. So I'm going to see it as you're getting the headset for $500. This is great if you're into Vive products and you have the pre-existing setup that you can reuse for their next line of HMDs, because the full kit is $900 for the headset, the Vive Wands, and the 1.0 base stations, which are previous gen tech anyway. The headset differs from the Cosmos Play and the Cosmos Standard as it comes with a faceplate, which is $200 on its own. This faceplate contains 2 additional cameras called an external tracking faceplate, which is supposed to improve the tracking capabilities of your headset when used with the base stations of up to 1,000 square feet apparently. To me though, they still need to be near that Oculus price point because unfortunately, Vive at this point are being seen as the inferior product. So if you're being seen as a brand as inferior and then you've then got a price point that's even higher than someone that's killing it, although I am glad to see that they are trying to reduce that price point to make it more affordable for us, because not many are doing that. And how could I forget, this also comes with 6 months free Viveport. I bought Viveport for a year when there was a Black Friday offer for £60 for an entire year. That's £5 a month for a huge library of virtual reality games. So even if you're not using a Vive headset, I would recommend signing up to that because it's just a bargain and there's tons of games for you to play. So that's it from me today, guys. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Also, thank you to my patrons, you absolute legends. Stick around for next time. Subscribe to the channel. Happy gaming, guys. Good day.